Hi there everybody, it's Halsey from Slim and Stylish and I'm a Stampin' Up UK independent demonstrator. Thank you for joining me today. It has actually been a year since I joined Stampin' Up. I joined on the 1st of July last year and it has been great. I never honestly thought that I would continue doing it. I thought that I would just hoard up on loads of products and then leave, but actually I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I love doing my videos, I love speaking to all of you and chatting to you. I like all the ladies that come to my classes and I've got a fantastic downline now. So I thought I would do a set of videos perhaps for the next month or so just to celebrate my birthday month with Stampin' Up and go back to projects that I did when I first started. I did a week when I first started of projects back to back every day. And so I'm going to be bringing them to you every Thursday as a Throwback Thursday. So today's project was my first ever tutorial, which is this card here that was used in last year's Naturally Eclectic suite. It also uses wood words, which is still current, but I'm going to do my own take on this and use my instructions and get going again. And I'm going to be doing one every Thursday for you. So this is the sort of card we're making. I'll put it off to the side and bring it back in at the end. But it was a a book fold card rather than a tent fold card that I used. I now normally do tent folds, but I will try and keep to the instructions. So this is your A4 piece of paper, cut it in half, score it at 10.5 centimeters and fold it, and there is your card. I used Naturally Eclectic paper before. I'm going to be using this one, which is the Petal Passion one from, I'm sure it's called Petal Passion actually. That's made me panic. What are you called? I say these, I make these names up all the time. Garden Impressions. Where have I got Petal Passions from? There must be something else called that. Garden Impressions Designer Series paper. There we go. This is the full size of the tent fold card, so it's 14.8 centimeters and it's 7 centimeters across. This is also 14.8 centimeters because it's sitting flush at the top and the bottom, but it's cut by 6.5 centimeters. So I'm just going to stick those together. I'm just going to use my Tombow to do that quickly. Yeah, that's the side I want it with the roses. I'd used two different colours before. I'd used Lemon Lime Twist and Fresh Fig. I'm just going to stick with the Melon Mambo this time, I think. I'll just have the one coloured DSP. Okay, so that went onto my card like that. I'm going to, let's straighten that up before it dries. Okay, I'm going to actually put my card together before I stick it all down. So I thought I'd use Broadway Birthday this time. Last time I actually used the Wood Words flower pattern and put this Love is Sweet here, but this time I am going to use this maker. I haven't used this yet. I love this set. The reason I'm using this set is because as part of my Stampiversary, which is what we call it at Stampin' Up, you know, because I've been here for a year and hitting promotions and things like that, my upline said to me, what would you like, and gave me a value and said I could go shopping, and I chose this set and the framelits to go with it. So I thought it's only right to use the set for my first card in this series. Maker. Now before I used the 1 3/8 inch circle punch and the 1.5 inch circle punch. The 1 3/8 inch circle punch has now gone discontinued, so I'm going to use the scallop one instead. And cut out the maker. And then have I got a spare piece of Melon Mambo? Or where I've left it on my trimmer, 2 seconds. There we go, my scrap paper. I was more organised when I first started. I think I used to panic and make sure everything was ready. Now I think I'm more calmer. So I'm just going to have that like that. So where's my glue gone? It's a shame I didn't keep my projects that I made. I sent them all out to customers over the year, so I haven't got any of them, so I do just have to use the picture that I have on my iPad. So I can't have one here to show you, and I can't keep my iPad there because it reflects in the light and it's a bit too big. So Maker, and I'm going to go with Wish. I'm going to play with the dots, these dots. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little bit of Stampin' Off. I was going to use a lighter colour like the Petal Pink or the Flirty Flamingo, but I've actually decided I'm going to stamp on and stamp off. So I'm just going to pop the ink onto that. Grab some scrap from under my table. There we go. And I'm going to stamp it once there, and then I'm going to stamp it again on the cardstock, just there. Oh, I love that. I love it. What I've done, if you haven't seen one of my videos before, this is an old set, it's retired now, you can't get it, and I've took the stamps out of it and I've put my chamois in there and I just spray it with my spritzer, but it stops it from going as dry as it would do if it was just out in this heat. So bit of a tip for you if you've got an old box. I should really take the insert out, because I'm going to pick it up one day thinking it's that stamp and it's not going to be the stamp. Let's take that out, and now I want the Wish dots, which are those ones. Pop that off, I don't need that. There we go. I'll use my line paper, my grid paper, to line this up because I do want it to be pretty straight. Stick to my fingers, there we go. And instead of going on and off this time, I'm just going to put it straight on, and it should show through because it's a darker colour. So let's have a butcher's. I think that's about right. There we go, can you see? Just going to use my Tombow to stick that to the card. Ignore the patterns on the back. I tried to play with the Dandelion Wishes suite, but I got it in the wrong place. I wasn't happy with it, so turn it over and use again. I don't throw away all my cardstock, it's just a complete waste if it's being stuck down, so don't throw money away. And that is pretty much my card. Let's bring in the other one and have just a check. I'd done some stamping just off here, so I'll do that again, and I'd put a bow at the top, but other than that it's the same layout. So let's have a look on here which stamp shall I use. I think I'm going to use this one, which is these cute little diamonds. Mambo. I'm just going to stamp those on. This would be pretty easy to do with your Stamparatus if you've got one. Get it in a proper straight line then. I'm just eyeballing it. You're probably watching thinking that's totally not straight, or you haven't got the same distance, but that's all right for me. Okay, so now I can glue everything on. I popped it up before, I think, so let me just grab my dimensionals wherever I popped them. There we go. Another bit of frugal saving, I use all the edge pieces. There we go. Pop push up like that. And it looks like I've popped this up as well, so to try and make it the same level as this, I'm going to put the pop up on the top so it sticks up, and then just some Tombow so it'll stick to the bottom bit. Oh, I think put it in the wrong place. There we go. Make a wish, and I had a bow on it before, so I had the itty bitty bows on it before. I don't have anything like that of pre-made bows, so I can just make myself my own bow. I'm using the polka dot ribbon this time. Come on. There we go. Pop that up there. You need a glue dot. There we go. Make a wish using the Broadway birthday suite. It's very similar to the one I made previously. I think, actually looking at it, I think I put a couple of diamantes on that one just in the corner, but I actually quite like this with just the dots on and the bow. And there we go. Why not join me for my project next Thursday, where I do another Throwback Thursday. Thanks for joining me. Bye.